and see some of the loudest vehicles in the world, it will definitely put a smile on your face. Bring the whole family to Lucas Oil Motor Speedway Park June 8th and the 9th. If you're a competitor, pre-register and choose Base Sports as your interest in the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Let's get ready to rumble!
What is up, everybody? How are you guys doing tonight? Well, how are you ladies and gentlemen doing tonight, I should say.
Right.
Looks like we got a decent amount of people in here watching. I'm sorry, I didn't actually follow the chat tonight.
You got a little crazy on them videos, man.
Yeah, well, you know.
Like 100 of them.
Well, I can't help it. You load all the videos up there for us to play, so I play them.
Load some more, don't.
Definitely agree. Oh, so how are you doing tonight, Billy?
I'm tired, Jimmy. I think I have got about 80 hours in my day job, and I don't know what today is. Thursday. There's still 3 days to go. Seems like.
You know the messed up part about it is last night. Generally on Wednesday night, I go over to. Apologize, sorry. I go over to the team. We all go over and hang out at a local spot over at Nick's house, and we do.
I thought y'all went to the table right behind you.
Well, we used to, but we started going over to Nick's house, and we all kind of go over there and do things and hang out and all that. But last night, I got home, and the wife was like, "Hey, Jimmy, let's go out and get something to eat, and go have a couple drinks." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, why not? Sure." And then got halfway out there, and I was like, "It's Tuesday. Let's go to a taco joint." She was like, "It's not Tuesday. It's Wednesday." I'm like, "It's not Wednesday."
Yeah.
She was like, "No, Jimmy, it's." And I had to look at my phone. I was like, "No, you're wrong. It's Tuesday." And I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
I just been so busy that I don't know if just Tuesday just completely slipped my mind and I didn't realize where the hell I was. But yeah, it was gone. And I thought yesterday was Tuesday and it was Wednesday. And
So today's Thursday. So I was cutting grass at 7 this morning. After that, I don't really remember after that. Oh, had a couple phone calls. And then anyway, man, the whole day is gone. I've spent most of it on the phone. And tomorrow's Friday. It's gone. Week's gone, man.
Yeah.
So I should be, towards excess power, but I haven't even packed the bag.
Excess power. Oh shit, that's this weekend. It is.
Yeah. So I should be leaving here about 4 or 5 in the morning, and I just
you gotta go to excess power this weekend, and then you're at 712. Boom. Probably good. Boy, you're gonna put some miles out.
Yeah.
Put some miles out for sure, definitely.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, man, that time's just flying by, man.
It really is. This whole summer, is just like
gone, dude, gone.
We're already in June. It's just like, wow, gosh.
Yeah, no problem. I got Adam anyway. Yes, sir. No problem. Yeah, man. So what about you? What's going on with you?
In the new job, just working, trying to get things situated. Got the new build. It's, I'd say 90% done. Everything's working and everything's playing. I got to do a little swapping and flipping and some things, but I'm going to leave it as it is right now for 712. And then after 712, I got new door speakers and things that I'm going to put in it. So, and then maybe a couple little small upgrades that I got in plan. Yeah. But I don't want to leak too much of it out of the bag yet. I want to kind of let that be a big.
Hey man, you reckon you could bring that down and let me borrow it?
Sure, if you could bring your truck.
All the shows, man, and I could demo it for you.
Okay, well, just bring your truck and trailer up here and let me borrow them.
I would do that in a heartbeat. Right?
I just want to borrow your screen out of your truck. It's funny. We were talking about your truck the other night. Because remember, I don't have the big 12-inch tablet monitor that you have. I just got the little bitty. Well, I say the little bitty car stereo touchscreen, but it's nothing like your 12-inch monitor screen. You have
14. Let's be.
14. I'm sorry, 14-inch monitor that he has.
Yeah.
It's funny because Billy is the whole reason that I bought my truck. He came up. I want to say it was my second year. Was it my second year, or was it still the first year? I think it was second year. I don't remember.
Man, I don't know. You started 2019, right?
No, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Shut up.
Oh, that's right. I bought that truck in 2019.
I don't know. Honestly,
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So,
Who's the
yeah, man.
winner
So how
tonight?
many miles are on yours?
What's this? I don't understand. Who's the winner tonight for what? What are
Yeah,
you
bro.
trying to win? Yeah,
Jimmy's the winner.
I'm
Jimmy's the winner. He's got the build.
still.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
no, I'm
if I bring my truck and trailer up there,
okay.
I can leave it there and take your Tahoe wherever I like.
Oh,
Because I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. My truck's gonna be sitting in your driveway. You know, it's kind of long with the
it ain't
trailer
gonna be sitting nowhere. I'm driving that bitch.
That's
That
fine.
bitch ain't gonna sit
Put the
nowhere.
diesel in it, man. You can you can pay $450 for an oil change. I'm down.
You know, it's kind of funny that you say that because that's the whole. Who's the winner tonight? Winner tonight for what, sir? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, we haven't done it yet.
We haven't said anything about. Oh, if you're talking about the giveaway is going to be in just a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll be kind of handling that out and kind of speaking about it in just a little bit. Just give us a couple minutes, I'd say.
Yeah. So how many miles are on your truck?
Mine,
2020, 21?
I got it in 2019.
Oh, same as me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No. I got it at the end of 2019. So I don't know if you would say.
December.
I don't know if you. Yeah. I don't know if you'd say it's 2019 or 2020 because when I got it tagged, it was 2020.
Yeah.
So technically, probably 2020 is when I got it. We'll just say that. How about that? I bought it. It had 22,000 miles on it, and I'm at 81,000 now.
So mine was new, had no miles, but I'm at 180. 180. You're at 60,000 that you put on. I'm 3 times that amount. Same amount of time.
Yeah, but I mean,
my butt hurts, dude.
You get to go to a lot more beautiful places and get to see the scenery that I have yet to see.
I'm not going to lie to you, man. I have thoroughly enjoyed that.
I have not seen half the stuff you have. And
I calculate how much money I spent in 180,000 miles so far. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I've seen, I have really enjoyed, I've seen so many builds. I've seen, I've met a lot of people.
I mean, besides that amazing part of it, honestly, and I mean, not that I would downplay that at all because some of the builds and the people are just amazing. But the areas and the locations that you get to go that you've went, I mean, some of that is like, oh my God, that's so breathtaking. I'm
gonna be honest, dude. I did not expect. I did not expect to like California at all. I didn't. I almost didn't want to go. I'm gonna tell you something. I love that place. It was awesome. Oregon. I went up there another trip.
That was one of the trips that some of the show or pictures.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, man. That was really pretty. I only spent a few days there, and I was at the show, and I had little vehicle issues. I wound up buying a ride to come home. The ride home was awesome because, you know, I bought that Ford Ranger and drove that thing all the way home.
Ford Ranger. I remember that.
What I was thinking, but
it's still sitting out in the driveway, though. Ain't it?
I done put it in the backyard now.
You're not even driving it no more.
It's hot, dude. It don't have air conditioning.
Oh,
yeah. When I say it don't have air conditioning, I don't mean I can fix it. It's just not there. It didn't come with air conditioning, so I don't know what to do with it. I can't sell it down here, or should I just make a trailer queen and build it? You know, I'd like to put me 415s in it, you know, or something like that, 418s.
You need to build your build. Don't worry about anybody else.
Yeah, right. That's what I think too. But anyway, it's just sitting there taking up space. Now the BMW, you remember that? Car?
Your car, yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, it got burnt.
No way.
Somebody burnt their car for insurance, I think. Because it's definitely arson, got it on video. And my car was sitting next to it. So the BMW is gone, you know.
No way, dude.
Yeah, and check this out. So if it's arson, the insurance doesn't pay off.
But it's not your fault, though. You didn't have anything to do.
I only had liability on it. But their insurance, if it's arson, they don't have insurance no more. So I'm just kind of screwed on that one.
Your ass out on that one because of
wow, so that sucks. That's why you haven't seen that. The van, I put it up for sale. I decided let's get rid of it. And I am going to get something like a Tahoe or something like that to drive to the shows and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for 100,000-mile Tahoe that I can put another 100 on, that kind of deal. I don't want to buy something that's going to depreciate. I'm going to kill it with miles. I'm killing it with miles. So.
Well, that's like my Tahoe. My Tahoe has 100 and I think I'm at 117 now.
Dude, that's perfect. I give you about $7,000 for it. I give you about $7,000 for it. Cash.
You couldn't even have the build in it for that.
Well, you can't blame me for trying, dude. Hey, in my trailer.
What's that? Your truck, your trailer? Your truck and your trailer? Both?
The trailer.
No.
Yeah, and my truck.
Your truck, your trailer, and 17. Okay, bet. That sounds like a
deal. The truck, the trailer, and $7,000. Done.
Okay, bet.
You do it?
If I get your truck, your trailer, and $7,000 for my build,
yep.
Maybe.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my Dodge to haul my truck in that.
No,
trailer.
I'm talking about your Dodge. No, I'm talking about the Dodge.
Ranger, man.
Oh, hell
no. Wow, 300 plus on the 4th cluster. That's a lot of miles.
Oh, on his but that's the difference though between when it comes to diesel motors. I don't have a diesel motor. I have a gas engine in mine. That's a big difference too as well.
Yeah, that is a big difference. And listen, I have had
my 80,000 miles on my gas motor is like 400,000 miles on a diesel motor.
Yeah. So. I have had I had to replace that CP4, whatever that fuel, high pressure fuel.
I remember you saying that. Yes, sir.
That was $13,000, dude. So that's part of a diesel issue, right? But that's fixed now. And so,
yes, my Tahoe is I believe it's a 5.3. It's either a 5.3 or a 5.7. I can't remember, but yeah. Absolutely.
So I can't complain. I got 180 on it. I ain't really had any major problems other than what I just told you.
Oh, is he talking about he's got 300,000 on his Tahoe?
Greg, yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I thought he was talking about the tow rig. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Well, no. He don't tow his. He drives it. He pulls his baseboards trailer with it.
That's right. I forgot he does. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Same as mine, 260K on mine. Okay, that's what's up, Clay.
Yeah, that's the reason I think I decided to go with the Tahoe. I've been looking around. I went looking over the weekend. I almost got a Lexus, but they didn't want to give me a little SUV. Gets good fuel mileage, the little one. But they didn't want to give me what I wanted for my van. So we walked on that one,
Who is 712 Boom? 712 Boom is a local organization up here in Iowa that has
I didn't know that.
A promoter.
Okay.
It started out with, I think, 2 or 3 guys, and then everybody else backed out, and now one guy basically runs 712.
Yeah. So really, that question should be, what is 712 Boom?
What is 712? Right? Yeah. It is it used to be a car audio and like a huge sound stage, and they used to play music 24 hours a day. And I mean, it was crazy when it first started out, but now it is basically, I would say it's a car audio environment with friends and family where you can camp the whole weekend, have a great time. There's a small gate fee, but you're getting free camping for all weekend long.
Yeah.
There's going to be 3 to 4 organizations down there, like there always is. And I mean, it just.
I'm going to tell you what I liked about it. Now, I would love to see them have a band. They have a full stage there. There's a bar there, so you can eat and drink there. You don't have to go anywhere. I would love to see them have a band there. They have. We should schedule a volleyball match.
Oh, let's do that. The base heads.
Yeah.
All those base heads. Let's actually, after we shut down, because all the car audio stops at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Everybody go have your dinner, go have your stuff with your friends, your family, your wife, or whoever, and let's all meet up and let's have some outdoor volleyball that night. That would be fun.
Yeah. Hey, but listen, sign a waiver, okay? Because we got some heart attacks about to happen. Looking at some of these fellas.
Yeah, no, we are giving away a sub tonight as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I am going to say there's a small thing that we didn't put on there. You have to be present at 712 Boom to pick up your award. If you're not coming to 712 Boom, you cannot get the award.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That was my fault because I forgot to mention that. But it's no different than all the others that we did probably 3 weeks now. You have to be present at 712 to pick up your award.
I think we need to give Chuck Wilcox a nickname, and I think we should call him the Mailman.
Wilcox. I think the Mailman sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Mailman. This year, Saturday night live music. Oh, no, are you serious, Eric? I didn't hear about that.
Oh man, that's cool. Hey, listen. If you get hot at 712 Boom, you can take showers. They have showers, outdoor showers.
Yes, they do. They 100% do. Yes.
I'm telling you, this place is cool, man. What's the name of the bar, man, that it's at? Icky Nickel.
It is the Icky Nickel, yes.
Yeah.
What did you say? You have to be present. Yes, you have to be present to actually win the Dreamsicle. So if you're not coming to 712 Boom, please don't even, I'm sorry to say this, but don't even try to guess what it is or, don't waste your time. Not being rude. Sorry. The Mailman is okay with me. See, he likes that one.
Yeah.
You need to go into your Facebook right now, Chuck, and change that. Your name needs to be the Mailman.
Right.
Next week when you come on here, Chuck, I don't want to see. Well, I appreciate you, Chuck, and I'm not being rude when I said this. We love you, but it needs to be changed to the Mailman, not Chuck.
Right.
He comes on here, and we're all going to meet him and say, "Hi, Chuck."
Hey, man, is this The Rock?
Dwayne Johnson. The Rock.
That's his name, right?
Yeah, it is, actually. It really 100% is.
Dude, we got royalty in here.
I know, right? See, we got The Rock up in this bitch. For my language, but
yeah.
We'll fix that for you. Hell yeah, that'd be funny. I'm not even gonna lie, that would really be funny.
Right.
Seriously. Your new nickname, Chuck, is the Mailman. Chuck the Mailman. Yeah, there you go. Chuck the Mailman. There it is. That's it. Chuck the Mailman.
Yeah. Yeah, so cool. But yeah, man, I really like that place.
712 Boom. It's really.
They have a pool table. I need to practice.
Several pool tables. They got.
Do they still have a pool table?
I think they have 3.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? I don't remember, but
I just remember the guy coming up, kind of challenging me. Why did he do that? I don't even remember who it was. Do you?
It was some local kid that was there.
Okay.
That we don't know.
So yeah, that was fun.
It was fun. He didn't realize that Billy was a pool shark, and
I'm not. I've been playing a few years, so
Billy was a pool shark and ran his ass off the table. Language, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So anyway, so you don't have to go anywhere to get food. It's a good time, man.
There's food there. There's alcohol there. There's a gas station a couple blocks up the road. There's a Walmart a couple blocks up the road. There's everything right around that you could possibly.
I highly encourage everybody to go watch the old movie Children of the Corn before you come to the show, though, because it's surrounded.
Hell yeah!
Right? We should put a screen up and do a viewing of Children of the Corn.
Wait a minute. I'll bring your projector if somebody else can bring the screen.
Put it on the side of your trailer, man.
I have a projector. If somebody else can bring the screen, we could have let's do a Friday night movie night or something, or a Saturday movie night.
That screen at the corn itself and let it play on the corn. Corn stalks,
You're so silly. Yes, Billy is coming to 712. He's already said this.
Right. Greg, we'll bring a towel for you.
No, sir. We can have you run around. Hi, Denise. How are you, ma'am? Definitely can't have that. What show are we? We're talking about 712, Chuck. or sorry, mailman.
Right.
The mailman. We're talking about 712.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, where we're at is really not Children of the Corn, but like coming into it, anywhere around it is like, wow.
No, man, there were corn stalks right up that levee, wasn't it? Is that a levee right there?
No, right up the top of that. If you go up to the top of that levee and then go back down, there's a big river right there.
Well,
We
right
haven't
there at
realized
the edge of the place, I remember seeing corn, don't I?
No, down at the
Oh.
other end, I think there's a. I mean, because we're saying that's a putting range or something.
Huh.
It's a driving range for everybody. That's where we do all of our stuff. And then at the other end, I want to say it's like a go-kart track or something. I can't remember what that was, but I mean, all around there, seriously, there's corn everywhere. It's Iowa. There's corn everywhere.
It is a 17-hour drive.
For you?
Yep.
For me, it is, I don't know. I think it's like a 4-hour drive for me.
Yeah.
One of the things I've wanted to do is launch golf balls off
I'm
that
gonna
way.
stop there in Omaha, Nebraska, and get what's that guy's name? The one we used to be one of the richest guys in the world. He still is. Come on, who is it? Lives there?
In Omaha? I'm sorry. I don't know who you're talking about, sir.
Yeah.
Bill Gates?
No, he's peons compared to this guy. Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett.
Yep, he lives in Omaha. So
does he really? I didn't know that.
Maybe he can slide me a couple $100 for gas.
Now, 712, honestly, I mean, it's just, I wouldn't say it's a family environment because, everybody kind of lets loose after the hours and kind of we get drunk and kind of have a good time. It is what it is, but there's no violence. There's no drama. It's a very, very.
There's going to be if Greg gets naked. We fight. Right?
Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, God. No. No, I mean, seriously, it's different. I mean, there's not too many events where I've seen, let's just be realistically and say, we'll say 75 people, which I know there's way more than 75 people, but we'll say 75 people get around, spend the whole weekend with each other, have fun, have drinks, have food, just be there and no problems, nothing.
Did I mention they have pool tables? Yeah.
I'm telling you, hopefully if it,
hey, how about a Base Wars pool tournament on Saturday night?
I hope they get the band back out there. That would be amazing. Because
Yeah, so they have an outdoor venue.
yes.
It's got a big stage. It's covered. It seems like
Yeah,
it'd be really fun to have a band there.
There's been a couple times where they've actually had bands out there on Saturday night, and it's been really fun, really, really fun.
Yeah.
And you should think about coming down here one year. Just come down here and hang out in the Midwest and
Who's that?
relax at a show.
Who's
Not
that?
Denise.
Ooh,
And relax.
you'd get in trouble, dude.
Get Donnie and Denise and everybody to come down and bring their significant others and come down and just relax for a show for once. That would be cool.
Yeah, they would totally have fun. Except Denise doesn't camp, so she'd have to go back to the hotel.
Well, the hotels are what? Not even.
Yeah, it wasn't far. I stayed in one on a little river there.
I'd say maybe 10, 15 minutes away from where we're at. And they're nice hotels. They're not ghetto.
Yeah,
They're
I think I stayed in a Marriott something. I don't remember what it was.
Well, of course you did.
It was the cheapest, like $55.
No camping for me. No, seriously, it's fun because I take my camper down there and I just pull my camper down and quite a few of us do and just stay. We have a great time.
So, man, I almost had me a camper bought. I had a good deal on one and I missed it, but I was like, man, I'm gonna bring that thing up there.
You should.
It cost me $2,500 in diesel fuel to come all the way up there in that thing.
But,
anyway, I didn't get it. So
there's been quite a few times where I've looked at what I spend towing my vehicle to get up to there. But I mean, I would say paying for a nice hotel room for the whole weekend long is probably the same amount as far as what I spend gas wise driving my vehicle or my trailer up there. But the sense of having my own stuff, having my dogs there
Yeah.
where they can run and play all weekend. I don't have to
got a
listen to
stove if you
neighbors. I
want.
don't have to do whatever I want to. You know, I have my own
you got
shower,
your
my
own
own
Wonder Bread there to make your sandwiches. You don't have to take that crap we get from the hotel. You know,
yeah.
you
I
cook
mean,
your
it's,
own eggs. You know, it's nice.
yes, sir. It is. It is. It's fun. It really is.
Hey, man, you know this girl?
Hi, Rebecca. How are you? No, I don't know her at all. Of course, we
Right.
know her. How could you not?
Yeah.
But no, I mean, seriously, it's just 712 without kind of carrying it on anymore. It's a very, very
It's a fun show.
friendly.
It's a fun show. It's weekend after next, Denise.
It's the night this year. It's the 19th through the 21st, I believe.
Yeah.
It's generally middle, if not the end of July every year, Denise.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yep. It's a good time.
Billy, this is
I've
second or
come
third
back
time?
twice, I think.
Second. I think this year's going to be your third show, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, Billy said it's what, a 14-hour drive, 15-hour drive for you, sir?
I think 17.
Oh, 17. Wow, that's a little bit more.
Mhm.
So, I mean, you know,
It has crept up on me, or I would have scheduled a flight. But right now, those flights are probably high. So I'll probably drive.
I doubt it. Not to the middle of where we're at, no.
I think
Because of all the flooding, I think you'd actually probably be able to get a decent flight.
actually, I don't know. I'd have to. Well, actually, yes, it says $600. I'll spend more than that in gas. But you know, I always like
You'd
to
be
go
there in like
by
3-4
the,
hours, right?
Kicker factory, and this kind of takes me right through there. So
I want to go up to the kicker place.
go a little visit, right?
Excess Powers this weekend, then you got me thinking about that would be badass. I would really love to see you come down, Clay. Seriously. And I know that's a drive for you, and I don't want to ever pressure you, but that would be amazing to see.
No, it's not far. He can just meet me like in Memphis and ride with me.
Well, no, he's got to bring his build.
Well, I'll ride with him.
Are you towing his truck down?
I could, but I could just ride with him.
Okay, there you
I
go.
don't know if you know it or not, Jimmy, but
Billy will park his car at your house, and then he can ride down with you, Clay.
no, he's not from Memphis, but that's kind of on the way.
Chuck, that's in
There's a lot of
Sioux City,
graphics.
Iowa.
There's a lot of graphics we use. It's got his girlfriend on it.
Clay's, yes, I knew that.
Do you know her? Yeah.
Well, not personally, but me and
Yeah,
you had a conversation.
So, yeah. So there's that. Most of those females are either part of Base Wars or affiliated with somebody with Base Wars that I use on those graphics, you know?
Like I said, it's Sioux City, Iowa. But I promise you, it is an amazing show. It really is. And there is this year, I believe there's 3 different organizations. And I'm sorry. I know it's Midwest SPL. I know Base Wars, of course. And I'm not for sure if it's going to be Iasca or DB Drive. I don't think DB Drive is going to be there this year. DB Drive is normally there, but I don't know.
DB Drag.
DB Drag, Drive, whatever. Yeah. DB Drags.
Yeah.
Sorry. Not disrespectful, but sorry. But yeah.
Have fun. All in good fun.
What's up, RJ? How are you, sir?
Right?
But no, I mean, it is. It really, I promise you, it's once you come to that show, it kind of sets a whole different aspect of,
It's a fun show, man. It's a good time. It's fun.
It's a week.
Before we get to your question that you're going to ask about for them to be able to make this Dreamsicle thing a reality.
Dreamsicle. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I would like to address a couple things that I have screwed up in the last few weeks, right? One of those, well, you don't have to do that because I stay close enough. So in Africa, we had a guy, he ran the chaos class.
Yes, sir.
He had two 15Ks, which makes him have 30K, which makes 10K over what is our chaos limit, if you will, right? So I just want people to know that what we talked, and me and the judge there, and so we decided to have them do exactly the way we do here in America. But I had previously told them they did not have to worry about power the way we worry about power. So they did right, but here's why. In America, you have a 3K amp that puts out 10K, right? In Africa, they sell a 100K amp, kid you not, that might put out 7K. It's just backwards, right? It's just marketing differences. So
Understandable.
no matter what they do there, they would be in our high classes almost. So I was like, okay, well, how do we, when we were talking about them launching, well, I was like, well, okay, well, if everybody's overpowered, let's just go by cone area, right? Which is what we used to do, which I wish we still did.
I wish we stuck with that.
Yeah. So we looked at the chaos class that guy entered in, and we looked at everybody else they had that was in the open classes, if you will. And so they were in so like that guy in chaos, he was about the middle of the top 10. Well, when we put him to beast where he should be per hour, I want to make clear, I told them not to worry about power. So they didn't do anything wrong. This is on Billy, right? We just didn't foresee somebody coming up with amps that didn't have 100K or 40K on them and that put out like this one did. So anyway, but my mistake, not theirs. And I just want to be clear about that. So when we moved this guy, we hadn't done it yet, but we're going to. When we moved this guy to beast, he's in the exact same spot. He's number 6 in chaos, and he'll be number 7 in beast. And the other guys that they have are kind of in the same way. So they're going to do it just like we do it here. So anyway, I just wanted to address that.
It's a little bit of a trial.
We just had this call today and talked about it, and we both decided that we think this is probably the best move for us, right? Now, it still doesn't help the fact that, anybody with 415s over there is going to have an amp that's a 40K or 100K, and the thing ain't putting out but 5,000 watts. That's just the difference in marketing. So for this year, we're going to do it the way we are doing it, where I had told them they didn't have to. I can't iterate enough. This is on me, not on them. It's a plan I made with them. So the mistake was here. What we'll do next year, I'm not sure, but we just can't have a 100K amp putting out 7K and expect them to compete in the same classes with us when we got a 5K putting out more than their 100K, right?
I mean, I get that, and I understand completely.
Yeah.
But except for that one instance where that guy has that amplifier.
And listen, you guys need to know this too, man. The power over there, the money's different. So $30 over here is like $50 over there.
Well, and you look at the classes, because I was it this one or the other one where it was like 150. So
yeah.
I mean,
okay, well, that's what Greg's talking about right here.
Yeah, it's 150.
I'm not sure the standard of money. I don't know what it's called, TTs or something like that.
Yeah.
But so this is in Trinidad money.
Yes, sir.
Which is that's what $30 translates
Even
into
somebody,
American.
I want to say somebody mentioned that on the post. It was like, wow, why is it so expensive? And the judge from Africa reached out and said, that's the difference in the money.
That's Trinidad.
Oh, that's Trinidad. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I think that could be.
Yeah.
But
So
he was like, that's the difference in the money. And I think the American dollar is like 3 times what theirs is. I don't know. I don't want to be rude.
It's 6 times.
It's
6 times.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, it makes it kind of crazy. So,
yeah. So, y'all listen, as Base Wars expands, man, and look, man, please don't judge us, because
we're not.
It never was a plan for Base Wars to grow like this. It just wasn't.
Yes, it was
our thing.
It was my plan. It was my plan. Billy didn't think it, but it was my plan.
Right. Well, it wasn't mine for sure. And so we're experiencing growth pains that we didn't know were going to come. I mean, we didn't know. We didn't know. So so there's that. So I really just want to make sure everybody knows that when you guys saw that posted, they were legit, man. They didn't do anything. They were following the rules that I gave them. Right. Right. So, and then, so I have not figured out yet what to do about this one yet.
Hold on. He is right when we can officially say Base Wars is worldwide, baby.
Right. But it's kind of exciting and kind of weird, but trust me, on the business end, there's some definite flaws there. Right. We're struggling.
We're not perfect, but damn it. That is badass. That is.
So another one, Jimmy, is we had a Typhoon guy. He's a extreme build, and he wasn't extreme as far as we're concerned until just a few months ago, right? So he's been going into Typhoon.
I've heard a little bit of negative feedback over that one as well too.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest, man. I've been working, and people told me about it. Greg Kelly told me about it.
Yeah,
but I have still yet to go back and read all that stuff, right? So now I don't have a fix for this just yet. Okay, but basically, it's the scoop. Is the guy's been running Typhoon all this time. He went to an extreme build, but he didn't know he wasn't supposed to be running that class, right? And he's done it like several times now. So
thank you.
I haven't come up with a fix about that yet. So but that's also on me too. We discussed it, before finals changed last year, but I didn't put it in the book. So
well, trust me, I mean,
I've
heard of a couple things that happened in previous years that me and you have talked about, and we've tried to make better. I mean, seriously, we're growing. We're not perfect. Billy's not perfect. I'm not perfect. No. It's just we're trying our best. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys seeing all this out in the field and reaching back to us and talking to me, talking to Billy, talking to your local judge. Believe it or not, we're not taking it as negative. We appreciate the feedback because we're not perfect by any means. I've got teammates that's helping me out, that's reaching in my ear, telling me things. Billy's got local friends, and we've got we have a lot of people, but it takes a lot of people with your guys' feedback to make us grow, to make us that better organization, to make us keep growing and growing and growing. We don't ever want to just settle and just be that humdrum, and I'm sorry to keep saying this, but that humdrum organization out there. We want to keep growing and keep the aspects alive, and we want to keep the dream alive.
You say something that's key, man, and I want to touch on it right quick, because somebody told me. So I think this guy posted that there's nothing in the book that says that he can't do it, and he's right. But look, y'all.
But we don't want the books.
I don't want a book, and
we don't want books. Seriously,
and listen, this is what I want: I want fun at the shows. If you guys are having fun, we all happy, and that's all I care about. So how I come up to resolve this is hopefully it'll be some way to make it fun for everybody. I could do a better job with our guidebook as far as what you can and can't do, and a lot of this stuff, we kind of figured out on the fly. We don't change in the middle of a year like some people suggested. We did that a year or two ago, and that was not a good thing. So we don't do that anymore. But anyway, just want to say to you guys that those two issues, those were mine. Those are mine, not the judges. Not those are on me.
Okay, so, let's answer this question right here. So, Guy, Mr. Clark, I'm just going to say there's a lot of amplifiers out there that do more than the rated power. So if it says it's an 8K amplifier, yes, it might do 10K. And we're not trying to clamp each amplifier. We know that. I mean, let's be truthful. It's a Crossfire amp. And there's a lot of companies out there that only rate their amplifier for 1 ohm. But we all know the amplifier could drop down to a half ohm or maybe even quarter ohm. And it produces a hell of a lot more power than it does at that 1 ohm rating. And we're not trying to go down that route, and we don't want a bunch of clamp classes. We already have 2 or 3. We're trying to keep it so it's fun for you guys. And I mean, when it comes
There's
to
another factor too, Jimmy.
no,
You realize that amplifier in this example, let's say that amplifier was probably in a great voltage setting, and most people
yes, sir.
don't have that.
Yeah.
So
I
so
mean,
this is what my thoughts are. This is why we go by just max rated power, because most people have impedance rise, right? That you'll never get that max rated. Most of you won't get max rated. You just won't. And so that in combination with most people's voltage sucks, right? Because we want to buy amplifiers. We don't want to buy batteries. You know, amplifiers are cool. Batteries is just a drain on my
I mean, we've all started out with just a little bit easy and just keep working up. It's
right. So that's the reason we go by max rated power, because most 99% of you ain't getting that.
Yeah, and he's right. I mean, I hate to be that person, but he is right.
You know?
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of serious competitors out there.
That's different.
Know what they're doing.
Yeah, those people that figure out that this battery that I spend my money on is actually what's coming out of my speakers, just in a different form.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't put 10,000 watts out of your battery, you're not getting 10,000 watts to that sub. No way about it. And no amplifier in the middle of it is 100% efficient.
Wow, that couldn't have been said any better. And I 100% agree with you. And that's where Billy's standpoint, and that's why I've latched on to Bass Wars. And, you know, Bass Wars is Jimmy too. I love it. And I'm going to say it. I live and breathe and just die for Bass Wars. But
and I'm going to say too, man, we're not going to let a few people that yell loud about a particular this or that affect our fun. We're just not going to do it. We're going to keep having fun. And if it turns to not be fun, we'll revert to back what we were doing when it was fun.
I'm not gonna lie and say that there's been a couple negative comments that's come out in the last couple of years. It's kind of hurt my pride and hurt me just a little bit. And you know, trust me when I say, I'm just gonna go back to my favorite saying out of all. Bass Wars is here to bring the fun back to the lane.
That's right. As long as we're having fun, I don't care about nothing else.
We're not here to be rich. We're not here to make money. We're here to bring the fun back to the lanes for you guys. And if you guys are not having fun, then we're not having fun. And then what's the sense? I mean, seriously, when it comes right down to it, what's the sense?
That's right.
Jimmy, right. I mean, you know, trust me. I don't want to though. I mean, seriously, Clay. I want to have fun. I want everybody else to have fun. And I want to have a great time at shows. If you're not having a good time at shows, then why are you there? I mean, seriously, if it's that much work or it's that serious or you're that negative about what you're doing, then why? Seriously. I mean, why? If you're that serious, then maybe this is probably going to be the only time you'll ever hear me say that. If you're that serious about it and it bothers you that much, maybe you do need to go to a different organization.
Well, you know, we created those leashed and unleashed classes for the really serious guys.
Yes.
We created demo classes.
Sam,
for the demo guys, right? Yeah.
It's because Sam kept pushing. No, there was a couple other people, but I like to focus.
So look, we also at a little bit of a disadvantage. We used the term lab. It would only let us have a certain amount of classes. We had max on that. Our demo awards can't even fit in there.
Yeah.
And so that's how come you guys see them missed on the graphics sometimes. They have to send them to me separately, and we screw it up, be honest with you. Now, Jimmy, before it gets too late, go ahead and ask your question.
All right.
For this Dreamsicle. And this will be for a 12 or a 15 of the ohm load of your choice, correct?
12 or 15 or the ohm load of your choice.
And the Dreamsicle is a new subwoofer by DTX.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes,
right.
Sir. Trust me, Greg Kelly has some in his build. There's quite a few other people out there that have them. So tonight's question, what was the year and first show of Jimmy with Bass Wars in the Midwest SPL? Midwest. In the heartland. You got 6? Yes. So.
He's got 6 what?
Year and first show. Location. year and first show location. It's pretty easy, I want to say.
Maybe. I remember that show well because I came up to it, right? And we had some unique
No,
builds
sir.
there,
No,
right?
sir.
There were some very unique builds there.
And it's funny because he's reached out to me and wants me to call him some more and get him back out here some more.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm just gonna say let's give them a little tip. The Ghost Blasters and the DeLorean was at my show,
Yeah.
and it was a local show for me.
Yeah.
That's
Was it a few miles from your house, was it?
the only hints I'm going to give. It was a local show for me,
Yeah.
and the Ghost Blasters and DeLorean was at my show. That's good hints. Trust
That's a big hint, man.
me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, Billy, but I really do have to go to the little boys' restroom. So take it over for just a minute, please.
Right. Look here. I got y'all all to myself. Whatever are we to do? Right. World of Wheels. No, that wasn't it. I'm assuming since Jimmy says he started in 2019, that it would be in 2019. It was, I came to that show. I think that was his first show. I came up there for that one. I was there. Hey, y'all, this is another one, right? This is another one of our guys. This is John Kent, guys. This guy here, he runs the car shows down in Florida. He is, I would say, president, CEO, owner, partner of Rogue Car Audio, where I screwed up. You guys see my post. Sometimes it says Rogue Audio. I've tried to fix it, but Facebook has been mean to me. Rogue Car Audio. He's giving you guys these. Hang on, I'll get one for you. He's giving away these. We're gonna have a giveaway for him, just kind of like what we're doing tonight. He's giving away these. It's a 6x9 and a 6-inch, I think. That he is giving these away. Yeah, there we go. So that's John right there, and we're gonna do that giveaway coming up soon. So go check out Rogue Car Audio. They're awesome. I took one out a couple of weeks ago. Took them out and did a walkthrough on the live stream. But check this out, man. This thing is built. This is a Neo version, I believe. I think it's Neo. Well, no. But check this out, man. This thing is built.
It is, and it's a very badass speaker too. Truthfully,
It is. I'm kind of jealous, man. I hate to, I might have to just.
I was gonna say, can we just win them ourselves? Can we say somebody won them and just put Jimmy's name on there?
Yeah.
No,
I mean, look at this, man. I got some 6s, but they don't have that kind of stuff.
Water resistant mids with compression warrants.
Of course, my 6s are, I don't know, 15 years old.
And I'm sorry, Denise, I'm old. Sometimes that happens. Just a little bit.
But anyway, man, y'all listen, we appreciate these guys doing this with us. It's an advertising for them, but it's good for them. If they do it with us, they can do it with anybody, and they do it with us, man. So we appreciate that.
Ooh. Okay, look at that. Center unscrews and you can cover back.
Oh, I hope y'all don't die.
He said,
We going for a towel. I'll be right back.
Look at that. I got somebody from.
I forgot.
I hate them damn fucking. Sorry, I hate them calls. But okay, done the build with 8 and 10. They're pretty amazing. I've got to hear, more of them. I want to say at Scraping the Coast than I have anywhere else. Between Stephen Duncan and quite a few of the other guys that are down there and they run them, they're pretty amazing. They're loud, very loud, very loud. So it's pretty cool. So.
All right. I think I got it maintained. No, So John Kent he puts out a little challenge at any show he goes to. He says, if your doors sound better than mine, I forget what the rest of that is, but he challenges anybody to see if their doors sound better than his. That's pretty strong.
I mean, he has big doors though. Let's just be truthful about it. They were not normal doors.
Well, no, they sound.
Yeah, you was that scraping with the Jeep. You're right. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. I'm normally over in the Baselholics booth right there, but I didn't come this year. I apologize. I started a new job, so I couldn't come. So,
well, John used to work for another company, and so John's got a lot of knowledge, and I think John knows how to tune better than most of the folks that build those doors, those big heavy doors, kind of stuff. So,
yes, sir. That's the big
combination with these speakers. He knows how to make them sound good. So if you can make yours sound better than John's, a good, you're
no, that's what I'm saying. That's a big thing. Is when it comes to the sound. I mean, loud is loud. It is whatever, But when it's loud and sounds like crap, doesn't nobody want to hear that? Seriously,
right?
I don't.
And hey, I would like to just point out one thing where I have absolutely I shouldn't because got zero experience with this, but. Man, y'all listen. These things don't sound the same when you do a build. They don't sound the same at 10 feet or 20 feet away as they do 100 feet. You got to tune for a point, so to speak.
To an extent.
So just keep that in mind when y'all start playing. Please. And if you aim it towards my tent, I hate you. And we're
going to ask you to move. We're going to ask you to turn it around the other way. I'm going to ask you to turn it around the other way. I will. Right. Trust me. But not that I'm showing any disrespect to John, because I appreciate the hell out of you, John. I'm sorry. But we need to get back to the build and the giveaway tonight.
Yes.
What was the first Base War show that Jimmy had, or what was the first location and the year of Base Wars that Jimmy held down here in the Midwest?
Up there in the Midwest.
Up there, down here, wherever. Here in the center of the country, damn it. Just here. If anybody can actually answer that, we will be giving you a Dreamsicle. 12, 15 of your own load choice tonight.
And y'all better hurry, because I could probably answer it, and I'm coming to the show.
Trust me, I know I could answer it. You're gonna miss out. An amazing subwoofer. Ask Greg. Ask quite a few of the other people out there that are running them now. Greg has some in his C-pillar wall. Amazing. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. You got to be at the show too, John. You coming down December 1 too? That'd be amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Please.
Up, Jimmy. Up. Y'all, anything that you guys say is up there, not down there. Right.
Close, but no.
What show is he talking about? I don't remember that one.
I don't know that.
Is that one of your Wednesday night meets that I've never been to?
The Cock and Flock? I don't know. I don't know what that one is. I don't know. Is it Cock and Flock? That's pretty funny. The Cock and Flock?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Jimmy. I don't guess none of your people are in here, man. What the heck?
They all know. I mean,
they might be watching. What was that? Barney Fife. They might be watching Mayberry.
They could be. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, come on.
I think Melissa's got it figured out.
Okay, let's see. What show and what year was the first Base War show up here in the Midwest?
Yeah. There's another something we could talk about, Jimmy, while we wait on this. In Indiana, they consider that Midwest. Did you know that?
That's not the Midwest, though. I mean,
that's the East, man.
I'm sorry. and I don't mean to be wrong, but Kansas and Missouri is the Midwest. Oklahoma, Iowa, that's the Midwest. And
Yeah.
you have to
They
be in
got
them
me
four
all
little
confused
surrounding
with the
states.
map, and I'm like,
No,
dude, you're in the East.
because I see that too as well. I was going out to because when we was going out to Indiana, I was like, somebody said the Midwest. I'm like, that's not the Midwest. I'm sorry, that's no, that's not the Midwest. No, sir. Nope, and no, absolutely not. So no one can get this
You
question.
might have to give him another question, man.
Okay, if you can't guess the year,
I don't
If
know.
you
Some
can't-
people may consider that, but they ain't looked at the map. They didn't pass geography.
no.
Right.
Indiana and Ohio is considered no. I'm
That's-
sorry,
that's
ma'am. No,
Northeast.
that's Northeast. I agree. That's no. I'm sorry, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. All right. I'm gonna give it till we'll give it till 8:30. If no one can answer the question at 8:30, I'll back it down to make it a little bit easier.
Man, you know
Right,
I'll be in
come
bed
on.
at 8:30.
Huh?
You know
Okay,
I'll be in
5
bed at
minutes,
8:30.
so whatever. Come on. No. Good try. No. Good try with that one too as well, Clay. I mean, you guys are getting close, but no. Come on.
Right?
Think about it.
So let's look. Let's look at this.
After 8:30, I'll start giving out a couple hints. And if the
Yeah.
couple hints don't work, maybe I'll take something away to make it easier. Somebody's gonna win this tonight. I mean, seriously. And I feel bad. Damn. I guess I don't know. I thought it was just a big deal to me, I guess. That's what it was.
Check this out, Jimmy. Let's
Yes,
look
sir.
at this. This is the country of the United States, right?
And you see Missouri right there in the middle, and
This
Kansas
is
right
Kansas
there in the
City.
middle.
All right.
In the middle of the map. That's the
Let me see.
Midwest.
Can I blow it up? Let me see if I can blow it up. Oh, I can blow it up. I'll just scroll the wheel.
Oh,
Ooh, that's too much.
oh, you got that. You got that part right.
Right.
I'm
So,
You're half right, Eric. Half right.
so I'm like, okay, here. Well, I guess that's kind of close to the.
No, that's not even close.
There's nowhere to know. You can't put west on that.
I mean,
Right.
if you want to be truthful, Kansas
Mid-east.
is right the middle of the map.
Yeah, this is the center of the country right here. So we're east, and then west goes way over there. But
Kansas City, right
East?
there is the
so
middle.
this is east. This is the mid. So how is this Midwest? How is this Midwest?
No, ma'am. No.
People are telling me that. I'm like, no, man, that's east. That's northeast. Y'all Yankees, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know, man, but somehow they figured that.
So Eric was. That's funny.
Yep, he close.
He gets half of that right. We'll just say that. Half of it right.
Yeah.
Is it the location or is it the year? But half of it's right.
It was the year. Hint number one. Right.
We had 2 minutes, Billy, damn it.
Right.
Billy hates holding secrets. Let me tell you that right now.
I can't read numbers, man. You know
Billy
that.
hates holding secrets.
Right. Got us Alabama fellas in here.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
He's got a Dodge too. I think his is Waldo. His is louder than yours and mine.
Oh, 100%. Mine's not loud at all. I have a nice kicker IQ build in mine. It's all about that sound quality. All about that sound quality. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, well, okay, there's that. I will tell you something I learned when I started.
Where's Seth's comment? I'm sorry. Did I miss something here?
I don't know, man. Let me see.
What the- Oh no, Seth was right year, wrong location.
Right.
But thank you,
So,
Stacy or Greg. Sorry, I always want to call him Stacy because that's the first name on that every time. I'm sorry,
Right.
I'm sorry, Greg. Sorry, Greg. Okay. All right.
check this out, Jimmy. So you got, here's the center of the country. Is this right? Where's Kansas? Right there. Center of the country, right?
Yes, sir.
You got people here and people over here. Then you have not many people until you get over here. There's as many people right here as there is all these other places. But
I don't
there's
know
not
about that.
much from here to here. Just
There's
nothing. Just desert, man.
There's a lot of people in Kansas City, Missouri. I live in Kansas City, Kansas, but I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri is big. It is huge. I'm not saying it's like the biggest whatever, but there's a lot of people that live in Kansas City, Missouri. A lot of people. Compared to, I'll just say compared to Iowa, compared to all the other surrounding states, Kansas City, Missouri is huge. Huge when it comes to the people occupancy and all the people that are there.
Right.
Wichita doesn't even have the amount of people that Kansas City have, Chris.
Well, no,
So-
Wichita just has tornadoes, right? They don't have nothing.
That's what they say about Kansas.
What's that movie? Twister?
But
They went to Wichita. They
yes.
folded the map. They creased it right on Wichita. Remember that?
I'm loud, John. No, not even. I don't think I actually did a GP show that my first year.
Did they exist back then?
Oh, they've existed way before I did.
Okay.
Well, let me rephrase that. Not before I did, but before I became a base horse judge. How about that? That's fair.
Yeah. You might have to give them something easier question, like what color is your hat?
All right, we already know what the year is. Obviously, the year has been said several times. The year has been mentioned several times. It's 2019, so everybody knows what it's 2019.
Maybe
And
ask them.
I'm just going to say that it was a local show for me. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
No more.
Maybe,
no more.
maybe
Okay.
your next hint could be what type of
Possibly, but no, it was a local show for me.
Yeah.
Billy's already put that other one out there, though. Local show for me.
Oh wait, I have a sound for this, man. Wait, let me find it. Oh, I can't. But I missed so many missed opportunities, man.
Go ahead. Spit on that thing.
Let's see. Oh yeah, here it is. Can you hear it?
Mhm.
You hear it? I can't hear it.
Yep, we can hear it. Yes, sir.
Why can't I hear it? That's no fun.
Nobody can guess that? Wow. I don't think I'm going to give away any more because this is an actual very, very nice subwoofer that we are giving away tonight. So I'm probably not going to give away any more hints. I've already told you the year. I've already told you everything else. I mean, come on.
No more hints. None.
No more hints. Look.
None.
Go back and look.
How can they do that? That's a lot of scrolling. You know how many shows? We don't tap 300 shows this year. So you talking about 8 years ago?
2019?
How many years ago? Oh, that's right. And me, it's 8 years ago. 2019, was that 5 years ago?
5. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's still a lot of scrolling.
No, Clay. It wasn't. Trust me.
Yeah, that's right.
Denny Eddie has been a friend for years, but he came on probably the second year of me doing baseball.
Yeah.
We'll just say that. How about that?
Yeah.
Second year of me doing baseball shows. We're old. I can't remember. That's funny. That is funny, Aaron. Sorry. Sorry. I mean, you got half the question right, so I give you props for that one. Come on, people. It was, like we said, the DeLorean and the Ghostbusters machine was the Ghost Blaster machine was there, but the Ghostbuster machine was at my very first show that we did. You could go get liquor from the local shop right there, and if you were broke, you could go hit up another local shop that was there as well.
That's true.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I spent time in the liquor store.
Well, I spent a lot of time in the liquor store. Yeah, probably going to the bathroom more than
That's
anything.
right. That's where we got to use the
Yeah.
restroom.
Yeah. I wasn't buying liquor. I just had to go to the bathroom all the time.
Where is Jason Lucas? Does he not know he could have a free sub right now?
Oh, trust me, a lot of my teammates know they could, and I asked them to please back off. I wanted to make
all
it
right.
fair.
Yeah.
I wanted
yeah,
to make
that's
it fair because that's not fair. They all know.
Well, you're gonna have to come up with another question because these people don't know that. They don't know.
I mean, they all know that.
Melissa wasn't around then. Clay wasn't around then. They're not new to Base Force, but they weren't around back then. Man, I have so many messages on my phone that I can't tell who's texting me. For those of you that don't know, we're talking 200-300 a day. I can't keep up. I quit trying. So if you want me, 601-953-6504, dial my number. About the only way.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to give
Well,
it
hey, well, we got another guess. It's cool.
Twisted Audio Shop. Yeah, no, that's close, but no. Close, but no.
Now, Twisted Audio didn't come around 2 years later, right?
I want to say Twisted Audio came around 2001.
2, something like that? 1, 2?
Yeah, 2021, 2022, something like that. Yes, sir.
Greg says he likes his dreamsicle. Brett Arsenault says he's not loud, but, whatever.
Whatever. That's funny.
Literally, I cannot tell who's texting me.
You're pretty good about getting back to me. Who's pretty good? Jason? Did you miss it?
Yep. He messaged me the other day. I caught his. If I'm looking at it, but there's so many now, I don't know which one's the newest one. I try to clear them every day. I don't read them, but anyway, don't matter. 601-953-6504. That's my phone.
I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, John's an hour ahead of us. Yeah, John, thank you for these speakers and working with us to donate them. We thank you, man.
Thank you, John. We definitely appreciate you, and thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Right. Got Shannon Boom in the house.
Yeah, Shannon's going to be at my local show this weekend, hopefully.
No.
Independence.
He is not going to be. He's going to be working on a van.
No, he's not. He's going to be at my show.
He's going to be wishing he was there, but he's going to be working on a van.
So, boom.
Right.
So, it's
this is Melissa Haffiker. She is a judge of ours. So have you got plan B? What's the next question?
I'm going to give it till at least 45 after, and then I'll tell. We'll give them a couple more minutes, and then we're going to go.
I have to do 100 pieces of art still.
You're fine.
Maybe we should ask. Let's see here. hungry, Jimmy. It's 8:45.
Oh, no.
For this.
I'm sorry. Give it just a couple more minutes. 8:45. If no one has guessed, hell. Say, Joe.
We could. I've got an idea. We could do some sound things. You know,
What do you mean?
like quiz people on how they calculate certain things.
I'm sorry, Melissa. I know. I feel bad, but I kind of wanted somebody to actually pick it.
Was it St. Joe? Is that a town?
What did the Tahoe mean? I didn't put it in the lane, sir. So that's not fair. But maybe next year. No.
It would have did a strong 157.
152.
57, man. You'd be right.
52, 53, 54. Oh, I had a missed call. Wow. It was from Philadelphia, PA. I don't even know nobody in Philadelphia. That's wrong.
I have thought about the conversation, Jason, but I have not acted on the conversation yet.
Okay, well,
I will.
while we're actually waiting on this, we're going to give them 45. They got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. While we're waiting, we are looking for a judge.
Yeah.
And I kind of hate to put it out here like this, but I need somebody else's opinion. We need a little bit of help. We need a judge in Oklahoma area that would be the right fit, would be the right person, to kind of just take that little, I want to say region over to kind of help me out.
Where is Oklahoma? What states is it by? North of Dallas? North of Texas?
That one right there in the middle that's white.
The one that says Oklahoma?
The one that says Oklahoma right there? Yes, sir.
Right. Now, what area do you want them to be in? You want them to be in Oklahoma City? You want them to be in Tulsa?
I mean, somewhere right around there.
Y'all, just knowledge for you. I tell the judges 3 hours from your house is about as far as you need to go. Because any more than that, at 3 hours, you can get up at 6 a.m, leave by 7, you're on location by 10, set up by 11, run the show till 5, tear down by 6, home by 9, right? And so that's kind of how we try to do it. Any more than that, if you have to get a hotel room, you lose money for the most part because it just is what it is. But so did you say Oklahoma City, Jimmy?
Yes. Oklahoma City, that's the kind of the region or little area.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So somewhere around here, right?
I had a missed call.
Nobody yet? Oh, contact Jimmy for this.
3 minutes.
Jimmy. Contact Jimmy.
Over what, sir? Oh, over this?
Be a judge.
Yeah. My wife's messaging me. What? What, Ma? I'll be up in a minute. I'm sorry. You're not.
We didn't get us a judge, Jimmy.
We will. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Over.
No one. Where is Pop Tart's message? Which one we missed? Oh, yeah. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. We can't wait. Let's see.
I'm not saying
He
that.
says hot, and I agree. It's going to be a hot show. I don't know if they're having a. Well, never mind. But honestly, the temperature that we have outside ain't nothing like the temperature inside Dan Current's freaking Nissan. Right, Jimmy?
Boy, that bitch is nasty. I'm telling
He
you
gets
right now. I've been in it.
Or Matt Brown's vehicle before he switched subs. You could feel the heat from his. The
The other
guy
one,
in
yeah.
your area, Jeremy Bales.
Jeremy Bells.
Dude, I was 20 feet away from his vehicle the first time I met him, and I could feel that thing. Oh, and he was sitting in it. I'm like, dude.
That was when he had the Orions in there. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of when it comes down to Jamie Brodowski.
Yeah.
Jamie Brodowski's build. I mean, seriously, there's been quite a few times where me and him just been in there just jamming, hanging out, and it's like I'm cooking eggs on the back of my neck. And I don't want to be that person who's like, damn, it's hot.
Oh, man. Your people's coming out. You told them to hit back, but they coming.
That's it. That is
You got
it.
part of it.
But we said that was it, though. 45 after.
I wasn't paying attention to what you guys said.
Yeah.
Is that right? Did he win? He won. Nick Brewer won.
Nick Brewer won.
Y'all, it's rigged. That's Jimmy's relative.
That's not.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not rigged.
Jimmy.
Right?
Jimmy, I tagged the
I'm
teammate.
not
What are you
sure
talking about?
I
You guys are going to be
understand.
down this.
I'm not sure I understand this one. Where's Dan O'Brien located?
Dan O'Brien, I mean, when he
He's up there
became a
somewhere,
judge, he was in Minnesota.
Oh.
But he moved down to my area.
He's in Kansas City?
No, he's in he's up there with Nebraska, kind of the Ohio area.
With Jamie Bielowski?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For some reason I was thinking he was an Ohio boy.
No.
South Dakota. South Dakota. It sounds cold.
Oh, South Dakota is very, very cold. That is like the nastiest, just Satan asshole. Sorry, pardon my language, asshole. It's the coldest state that I have ever felt in my life. Yeah, bad. South Dakota is bad.
Yeah.
Nebraska is no. I know Nebraska is not near Ohio. Did I say Ohio? Shit, I'm sorry. it sometimes didn't happen. I'm sorry.
So now we got Nick Brewer. Now what does Nick Brewer run? What's he gonna do with his sub? Is he gonna put it in his car?
Does he want a 15? Does he want a 10? We'll get all that out later on.
Yeah.
But Nick Brewer won, I guess.
North Dakota's got the big motorcycle show, right?
Yes, they do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100.
All right. So since we have got this sub given away, I am going to look at our events and see what we got coming up this weekend, because there's something I want to talk about. We got the Excess Power Show. Looks like, well, look here. I guess Dan O'Brien is in South Dakota with.
Yes, he has a show this weekend. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Dan O'Brien has a show this weekend.
Dan O'Brien and Dan Horner. Dan and Dan. The Dan Show. Oh, we got to call it that.
The Dan Show.
The Dan Show.
Show.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna set that up. We got to make that a regular thing so that we have the Dan Show.
I'll tell you guys right now, Dan Horner with DTX is a very big supporter of our organization, whether you guys realize that or not. He is.
He sponsored our awards the year before last, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
DTX is definitely behind Base Wars, and hopefully there's going to be a little bit more love and support, which, you know, they already did this sub, but there's going to be some more. And I just want to say, I appreciate DTX and Dan Horner and his wife and all the people that work there at DTX. Thank you guys for standing by, and we appreciate it. Sorry.
So I almost put the leave studio button by accident. I'm going to share the screen one more time.
Yes, sir.
because I would like to point something out. Well, it don't have to be like that. But I didn't have to show all my other stuff, but okay. Dang, man, we can't see none of this stuff. I'm going to find a better way to share this stuff, man. I'm gonna find a Zoom button.
I thought there was a share screen.
So right here, if you're going to the show in Meridian, it's called Lakeside Showdown, Meridian, Mississippi. This guy, he runs the show and says all Base Wars participants, if you're only competing in the Base Wars, let the girls at the registration know. I assume and I believe that you would get in at a discount or cheaper or free, right? I'm not sure and I don't know for sure, but I believe that's the reason this statement would be made. So if you're going to Meridian, Mississippi to this show, Michael Ronnie will be there and he's running it for us. So there you have that. So there's that one. And then wonder what that back button would do. Okay. Yeah. So here we go. We got Dan, the Dan show, the Extra Power show.
Dan show.
Right. Lakeside Showdown. This is next weekend. Banging at the Beach. That's in, it's way up there in a town that I can't even pronounce because it's so far north. Michigan, I'm assuming.
What's below that?
And the Liberty Base Showdown, which is in Ohio.
But what's this Sunday at 12 o'clock?
Where?
Bring it, baby. Bring it. Down below. Right now. Right down below. Yes, sir.
Now, look, man, why is, what's this weekend? Yeah, okay, that is the 13th. My bad. I was thinking this was next weekend.
No, sir.
I could have made it to that one, but that would be the same as the other one. Anyway, yep. So Jimmy's got one. Bring it. It's in Lenexa. Is this at
Lenexa, Kansas? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is it that the show I went to once?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah. What's it called? What's the place called? My Audio.
Yes, sir.
How about that Astro Van?
Yeah. David, yes, I have a show this weekend and next weekend, sir.
Right.
And then next weekend, right there, 712. Boom, baby. Boom.
Yeah. It'll be fun. Yeah.
It really will be. It really will be. I promise you.
Yeah. And just knowledge for you guys, man. We're tapping on. We're gonna crowd 300. I almost hit the Leaf Studio again. We're gonna crowd 300 shows this year, man. That's exciting. 300, Jimmy. 300.
I feel like there should be more than that, though. Are you counting them all?
No, there's some that's not on there yet. But
you can't be counting them all. There should be more than 300, sir.
Well,
I think we should be closer to 350, 325.
No.
325?
We tired, man. We tired. Right?
But, it's amazing. I'm telling you. When I started, in 2019.
Right. Oh, you need to tell them what they couldn't answer.
It was 2019 at the pawn shop.
Yeah, what was that pawn shop called?
Joe's Pawn Shop.
Dude,
Yeah.
I knew it, dude. I could have had a sub, man.
I know, right? Joe's Pawn Shop.
I got like 12s in there, but they're not in nothing right now. I got to fix the glue on them, but
it was amazing because we had the
Ghostbusters ride.
The Ghost Blasters. We can't say Ghostbusters. Copyright. Ghost Blasters.
Let them come get me.
It was the Ghost Blasters and the DeLorean.
And there was one other, wasn't it? Some other show, like TV
the
thing.
DeLorean.
There was another one other than those two. There was a third, right?
No, sir.
Sure?
It was just them two.
Okay.
Well, maybe there was, and I didn't catch that one, but I'm pretty sure it was just them two. It was a Back to the Future DeLorean and the Ghost Blasters.
Yeah. Actually, a surprise is we did almost as many last year as we're doing this year. We've grown about a third in every way other than the number of shows, even though we have way more judges. Kind of crazy.
But at some point in time, we're going to get to that happy medium where we're going to stop growing and we're just going to level out.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad thing. As long as we don't lose and we're still staying level, I think that's good.
Well,
and I'm sorry.
I would say to you guys that man, the more we grow, the more it exposes the holes in our organization. And I hate that, but that's the growing pains. And we really need a website to handle the data for you guys, because the data is tough, man.
It is.
I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you an example of something that happened the other day, Jimmy. So Dan O'Brien is helping us with the who's qualified for what kind of thing, right? Okay. So I gave him access to our spreadsheet, right, which has all our data, just a spreadsheet. And you guys can see a portion of it when you go look on the website. Their top 10s are there. Mm-hmm. So Dan goes into, I think we were looking at top 10s, and he was going to change the spelling of somebody's name, right?
No.
He changed it right there, and it killed it. It killed it. So we had to hit the back button to get it back right. So just little things like that can mess that thing up. And I'm very delicate with it, and I don't really give access to everybody. But we really need a website.
I mean, we're a little far behind when it comes to.
I have spent $10,000 on a website so far, and 3 people in $10,000 have all effed me and left me hanging. Right? They get so far and they can't do it. Everybody says, "Man, I can do the website." I get that you can use Wix and type some stuff on there and make it, but don't tell me you can make it interact with data and databases and stuff like that, because you got to prove it. I will not spend another penny with somebody before they show me something.
But the problem is a lot of the people are not. They can do what they can do, but they can do it for like 20 or 30 people. But when they get the database that you're trying to give them, there's no possible way.
I'm telling you, they don't even know how to make a database interact with a website. The people.
Well, yeah, because our database is huge now.
Yeah, it gets
100.
It gets big. By the end of the year, definitely gets big. And so my point is that people think they can help, and I appreciate them helping. They get so far and then they quit, but they quit with my money in their pocket. That pisses me off, man. So not again. I will not pay somebody up front again. No more. They're going to have to take the chance from now on. And so I've kind of clashed with some people over that, but sorry, not sorry. I don't want to pop a website that just shows me the stuff that I have on there now. I can do that. I did our website. And I won't pay somebody else again until they show me something. I'm just not going to do it. No, I'm not doing it.
I'm going to be honest. Listening to what Billy has told me within the last, 4 years? Damn, it is 4 years now, Billy. Damn.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But within the last 4 years, I've heard these growing pains. And it's not that Billy doesn't want to grow. He doesn't want to get bigger. It's hard. And I mean, we've got like 12 people in the background saying, "I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it." But when Billy gives them everything they need to do it, pays them, gives them the information, gives them everything they need, they can't. And I'm not talking shit about that person.
And it's okay that they can't.
I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. But the abundant amount of people and the abundant amount of data that we have coming in day to day because of Trinidad, because of Africa, because of us being nationwide.
Well, in America, we got a lot. Other orgs do too.
There's a lot of them.
But they have those websites already built. Mecca, they got Steve Stern had spent 25 years building that thing. Usaki's been around for 25 years or 20 years, whatever. DB Drag's been around for 20, 25 years. They've all had the time to have that done.
Yes.
And they come about in a time where the web was growing, Now, Jimmy,
we talked about that.
You can't even Google a web firm that will take on the product. You can't find one. They're not there. They don't exist.
They're asking for money up front.
People work for other companies,
Yes, sir. 100.
It's really frustrating. I have tried, and like I said, $10,000, and we got nothing but what you see. And I built that.
I mean, it's hard. It really is. Trust me when I say we're not ready to grow, and we're not ready to grow, but not because of Billy's or because of mine or because of any other judges wanting to grow. It's because we just can't find the right people. And I don't know how else to say, but it boils down to the right people.
Yeah, that's big time.
It's not the money. It's not the drive, the want, the need, because we need it. We want it. Trust me, it's all there. And Billy's paid thousands of dollars. It's not that. It's the people. I mean, I'm sorry, and I don't mean to be rude, and I'm not talking any disrespect upon anybody that's been there to help us, because you've got us this far. We'll say that.
Yeah, we're about as far as we can take me.
But
I can't do it any further. You know, as far as the web goes,
there's a little bit that we're still lacking. A little bit.
Yeah.
Bit.
That's right.
But but that's the difference between us and, I'm just going to say it, other organizations. We are here. We are listening to what you say, and we're trying to grow and we're trying to get better. It's not going to happen overnight. No, absolutely not. But
That's right.
It's going to happen. Hey, what's up, Bobby?
Right.
No can.
Yeah, I hate to get off on that tangent. So what are you doing for finals? So what awards? So
Amazing.
Jimmy's going to be in charge of this.
Hold on now. Hold
Right.
on. We had talked about this. Yes.
He's got a workshop. He's got everything he needs. He's going to let me know in the next little bit. And right?
That's not fair. Sweet DJ. Okay.
We're looking for alternatives, okay? But so if I have to build them, we'll probably do a frame like we did the year before with insert with probably a print instead of that plexi. Not sure about that, but it will be something like what you've seen on the back of Greg's vehicle. He keeps one with him. I don't think I have one anymore. I think I gave them all.
I don't think. Hang on. Let me see.
I used to have an extra or two here, but I think I finally found the people that.
No, I gave all mine away as well too. Yeah, I don't have any.
Let me go look and see, and I'll be right
But I
back.
mean, when it comes right down to it, we're reaching out. We need a little bit of help. We need a little bit of sponsors, and we want to do different shit every year. Or I'm sorry, Billy wants to do different stuff every year. We want to keep it a little bit original and a little bit different. Excuse me. So, yeah, I got a few that. So, I mean, it kind of is what it is. Billy's trying very, very hard to get the trophies so we can have the trophies.
So,
Like, it's not going to take us 4 and 5 months to get trophies.
no. We want to have them. I'm not going to customize them this year because people want them fast or whatever. So they'll be made. So this is one that we did the year before. This lights up, okay? So this is basically a piece of wood. We covered this in vinyl and we backed it with some carpet. So this next year, probably a little bigger than this, but I'll probably print something like what we did here and put it in here. So it would be like a bigger version of this with that in it as opposed to the plexi. I don't like plexi because it scratches and stuff, but anyway,
I just want to answer this right here, Pop-Tart. You're absolutely right. But you being a judge knows that Billy pays for all this out of his pocket.
right.
So, I mean, I'm not trying to be rude or be
And those rings are $400 a piece.
If we want rings, we're going to have some serious sponsorships.
That's right.
Or if you want belts or we want some different things, we're going to have sponsorships. And
So Jimmy and I was talking about this earlier, and I says, I'm game for anything, and especially if I don't have to build it. If I have to build these, it takes my time, man. So if
I agree,
and we can get sponsors, we're down, right?
Yeah.
But Base Wars don't have the kind of money. We don't have the sponsorship that everybody else got. We just don't. so for awards. So when I have to build this, man, I physically build it. I mean, I cut the wood, I route the wood, I cover it, it takes time. So
I'm just going to say, we have talked about some other things going on for this year. The rings are not it. So we're just going to back out of that right now. Rings are not it. But,
so the problem with rings, Jimmy, in case just to put in perspective for everybody, you got to have a size. So then you got to wait. Well, I don't want you to have to wait. People didn't. These took a very long time because I had ordered something different and it didn't come in. And I should have moved differently, quicker, but I didn't.
And we heard a lot of flack over that.
Yeah. So and also I don't understand, but I ain't big on awards anyway. I'm just not. So but I recognize that I'm not, and that you guys may be. I don't care what the award is. I want the clout, so to speak. So this is just what do you call it? Let's hurry up and get it done because everybody's tired of waiting. It's been 4, 5, 6 months. So people don't want to wait on customization. I get it. Okay. So we're going to go to something that's not customized, doesn't have a name and a picture and all that stuff, but it won't be plexi probably. It'll probably be a print of something in here like this. If I have to build them myself. Also, if you guys have some ideas, we're down. And if you guys want to build them, we're also down. Somebody's got an idea, fabricates, man, let's do it.
Absolutely. I mean, when it comes right down to it, I mean, seriously, I hate to be this way, but it boils down to time and money. And let's just be truthful.
Let me interrupt you one more time. So this year we're going up on our rate. It's going to be $75 for each class. Period. $75. So we're going to put some more money into these awards to try and make them better for you. I personally have gone in the hole on these, on all the ones I've done since. Jimmy, you remember those big, tall pedestal ones? Dude,
that one right there?
I don't know. I can't see
it. Here, I got you. I got you right in. That's my belly, but I got you.
So the judges got to make some money. I forego my money always. Yeah. Man, listen, there's like 20 pieces that had to get made for those. Every little piece covered, suede, vinyl. It was a nightmare, right?
And kicker, the basket, yeah, everything. It was a nightmare.
And then I couldn't ship them because in order to ship them, I had to crate them up. So I drove around the country delivering them. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good award. I like that better than any award I've ever seen.
That's probably not my favorite, but one of my favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite was the year that I was not a Base Wars judge.
Was that the surfboard one? See, those were easy. I could do those.
I fucking love that surfboard, Billy. I don't know why.
Yeah, man, that's easy. I can do that.
Maybe it's because I'm not from an area that has that, but that surfboard award was amazing.
So it was similar to that. It was
pretty similar to that. Yeah.
It was real simple. Yeah, it's a lot simpler than that. That thing right there was a nightmare, dude. A nightmare.
It was.
The tube right there, that's a tent tube. Like the roll that film tent, car tent comes on. That's what that is. Covered in suede.
We are looking for a Base Wars judge in Oklahoma. Christopher. So, yeah. I mean, if you're interested, please reach out to me. Not Billy. Please reach out to me and we can talk and we can figure things out. But yes, I am definitely looking for a Base Wars judge in Oklahoma and the surrounding states to help out. Please and thank you.
I recently talked to somebody that's got a CNC can cut steel or metal out, right?
Yes, sir.
But I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to I could cut a flat piece of steel out, but is that cool? I mean, it's cool, but is it cool?
I can write my name with a welder, but is that cool? Who cares? I mean, seriously.
We don't know. I really just want to make the best. I do not want to do trophies. And I tell you why I don't want to do it's a bunch of reasons. I ain't want to go there.
Message
hate
me,
trophies.
Shannon. Have
I
him
hate
message
it.
me, seriously.
Yeah. But that's just me. I don't like trophies. If y'all like trophies, so be it. You know, enough of you get together and say, "Hey, we want trophies." We'll do trophies. You know, because that's easy, right?
I'm not gonna say, but trophies, you know, we'll just go there. I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
look, guys, look.
So, well, see, you actually have yours. Most people donate them. They give
All
them
over
money.
the damn house, all over it. Just this back wall, back. It's kind of hard to say, but right
Yeah.
there behind Wish, I got trophies everywhere.
Right.
I get the trophies and I get the accomplishment and I get trying to get your trophies and trying to get that. Trust me, I probably better than anybody understands that because it's a big deal for me to get that trophy, to be able to hang it on my wall. Yeah, this is my man cave. It's not Photoshop. This is me. But it's amazing to be able to hang that trophy, that accomplishment that I spent, you know, on each one of them awards. I can't tell you, I did spend probably 15 grand on each one. Well, not, that's probably a bit much, but I spent a lot of money trying to get each award. And I understand that that's the accomplishment or the achievement that you guys are reaching out for. And we're trying, we really are, but we don't want to be the same as every other organization out there. I don't want to give you the same trophy, the same plaque, the same
I really want something
everything that everybody else is giving you. And that's not that I'm trying to jump the bandwagon, but that's just not fair to you guys. I mean, if you want a plaque or you want this or you want a piece of paper or you want something else, then go to all them other organizations.
And definitely can let us know what you're interested in. People say
We're
rings.
not
Okay,
perfect.
I get that.
We're not
I
perfect.
don't get it really, but okay. All right. Okay. I don't matter. I don't have to like it for you to like it. So, but okay. So those things cost $400 a piece. So do we want to do we want to do it? Do we want to spend $250 or however much on an entry fee? I mean, that would limit the participation. So I'm nervous about going up to 75. But this year's our entry fee for our finals is going to be $75. So that's what it is. And that's for every class. There's normally we do a little break, but it's going to be $75.
Yes,
Whatever location you go to, $75. You know, some people will have a little gate fee or something like that, but the base horse fee is $75. So,
how many locations are we going to have this year? Do we know that?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Jimmy, he's going to message you. Okay, yeah, absolutely, Shannon. I can't tell you that I'll get to it tonight, obviously, but tell him to be patient with me, and I'll reach out to him tomorrow. If he PM'd me, if we're not friends, we'll talk for sure. And I'm guessing he's talking about Christopher. Okay, cool. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So Jimmy thinks he's got some people that might be interested in sponsoring some finals awards.
I hope.
I've got one or two that potentially also.
If you guys know some people or know an organization or a group or maybe even just a team, and I don't mean to, if it's just a team that would like to help and to help out and sponsor finals trophies, let us know.
So,
we're not going to say that how much online, Shannon. Sorry.
About 160 trophies. So, if a trophy costs, if a belt or a ring, if something costs $50,
we'll just say $100 a piece because that's what.
Well, that's $1,500. That's easy math. But if something's $50 times,
but what we were looking at was closer to 100 to 150. So let's just be realistic.
$15,000. That's $15,000 at $100. So listen,
$15,000. Yes.
Listen.
That's what we're talking.
Look. Let me just tell you something. Base wars don't make that kind of money. We don't profit that kind of money. I know you guys think probably, that's $30. Look how many entries they got nationwide. Well, guess what? The home front, the corporate part. No, we don't get $30 per entry.
Dan Curtis said he'll pay for all of it.
Right. Well, good. So you got $20 entries and you got 30. So the average to the corporation, let's call it, or Base Wars, is more like $12, right? And then Base Wars provides those awards to all the judges. So now we're talking $7, $8 is what Base Wars is getting. You do that, then you take out this live stream is $1,200 a year. You know.
It's because we got to pay for the program.
And I can go on and on with expenses, but let me promise you, there's not a lot of profit there.
So John, happy birthday,
doing
John!
This because we love it. We're doing this because we love to do it. We're excited. We like the hobby, right? But it's got to pay for itself. And Base Wars is not spending $15,000 on any awards without sponsors. We're not doing it because you're just gonna throw them away anyway. Years down the road, you're gonna toss that thing. That thing behind Jimmy?
No, absolutely not.
I people have donated them to me. I bet I have some Mecha trophies. I bet I have 100 Mecha trophies that was once donated to me.
I'm not gonna lie, because I've had probably 3 or 4 shows where people is like, "Hey, let me donate my trophies back to you." I understand that, but I spent a lot of money on that trophy, that trophy, that trophy, that trophy, that trophy, that trophy, that trophy. I don't care.
You have a whole spot down below your house. That's what you got. Other people have a closet, dude. They can't store all that, and they give them away or they throw them away.
No, sir. I spent a lot of money on that trophy.
But you can. You have somewhere to put them, but everybody don't.
Yes, Bobby's right. Bobby is right. I'm going to take my base ride and put all my awards and everything, and we're just going to bury everything in one hole.
Right. But most people don't have 10,000 square foot home like you do.
Oh, whatever. Shut up. Now you just go with Dan on that one.
No, I'm saying, right?
My house is not that big. Shut up.
The average is 1,500, dude. And they got kids and they got nowhere to put all that stuff. The garage has got the lawnmowers and all that crap. They don't have anywhere to put it, and they wind up moving around and throwing it away. Right?
I mean, you're right, but I do understand that. I mean, because here's all this stuff.
And the rings, they're in a drawer somewhere, right?
But the funny part about it is, I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes down to every one of them trophies, I've got quite a few of them. They reach around, whatever. I've got a lot of trophies. Not one of them trophies has ever been a first place at finals, ever.
Dang, I heard.
I've taken second place. Quite a few of them right there is all second place to Chris Box at Midwest SPL finals. I've got my ass handed to me for years upon years, and I've never given up. I've just kept going.
Yeah, if I kept getting seconds, I'd keep going too. I'm gonna kick somebody in the knee. I'm gonna get first.
Trust me.
They might not show up to the lanes for the next time, but
I don't know if this is like a bash upon me or whatever, but I'm gonna just be honest with you. I've never I want to say 2014 is when I started competing again. I have never got a first place at finals with any of my vehicles. I've taken second place quite a few times. I've taken first place at single shows, at single events, whatever. But when it comes to finals, when it comes to USAC, when it comes to Midwest SPL, when it comes to Base Wars, when it comes to all them, I have never taken a first place at a final show. Damn, Brett, you're supposed to be my damn teammate, my friend. That's fucked up. I love you too.
He should be in bed, man.
Look at Brett.
Yeah.
Brett's just calling me out. Damn it. Yeah. No, I got Stacy. I think I should get off.
Right.
That's just wrong. What the hell? What
they do to you, man?
They're just being mean to me. They're all saying that I'm a loser and shit. But
yeah.
But still, I mean, when it comes right down to it, I mean, seriously, there has to be that 6th, that 7th, that 8th, that 9th, the 10th. It takes all the competitors to make it a show. I mean, it doesn't, and I say this all the time. You can always be first, second, third, fourth, fifth, or even the sixth place. But without everybody else being there and coming and supporting, that's what makes
fun.
the show. That's what makes the show. It 100%. Not that person that comes up and gets first place every time or second
Well,
place.
that's fun too. If I were competing, I would get first every time, or else, I don't know. I may be putting some sugar in your gas tank or something. You ain't getting.
That's why Billy hasn't competed in the last 5 years, because he doesn't.
Right. Right. But when mine is done, you can believe I'm gonna put it everywhere I can in a lane. I'm gonna win everything.
And see, right there, exactly what Brett said. It drives me to get louder. It does. It drives me to spend more money and for my wife to be more upset.
Yeah. Ain't nobody going in my class gonna be louder than me. Period. End of story. I'm gonna beat your butt.
I mean, it's fun though. I mean, if I could pull up to every show and be first all the time, it would get boring after a while. I mean, if I didn't have competition.
You need some competition. Listen, that the real reason, one of the real reasons that we created that those leased and unleashed stuff is to give those guys. Let's take some of the guys that's really good at it. Dan is really good at SPL. Wally and Walt Johnson, they're really good at SPL, right?
Yes.
They need somebody to compete against. They want Carlos Rodriguez. He wants somebody to compete against. He does, right?
He does, but you can't do it to get to Carlos's level. That's fucking.
Well, I realize that's a high level. Greg Corbin, they want to compete against people, and they're in a league of their own, so they're bored. So that's why we tried to squeeze all them we could into one, so they can compete against one another. They want a competitor wants competition. A competitor wants the ball. Yeah.
I mean, it seriously, it does. I say that it takes everybody. No one's always going to win. No one's always going to be in first.
I am.
If Billy can say what he wants to, but he's lost plenty of times. Plenty of times Billy is lost. But I mean, seriously, Hank has lost, Greg has lost, Carlos has lost. We've all taken our L's. Trust me.
Yeah.
And
also,
if we didn't take that L, then we
had the same vehicles. They've had the same vehicles for how long? They've been building on them? 10 years.
Carlos has had that van for over 10 years now.
Yeah, man.
Hank is a different story. Hank switches vehicles like I switch underwear.
They got something figured out. They can build it, and it's just loud.
It's RP's money that makes them loud.
There's that too.
I'm sorry, let's be true. Hank has the knowledge, and RP has the money. So together,
they're good at it. Well, RP's got some knowledge too. They're good at it.
Oh, no disrespect. You're right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
they're good at it.
I didn't mean disrespect by that.
So my point with that is they want competition too.
They do. 100.
I'll tell you what. Let's go back to playing pool, Jimmy. When I play pool against somebody that's not as skilled as me, it's just not fun. I just right.
It gets boring after a while. It really does.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and I tend to play more on their level than I do on my level. Now, you let me play somebody that's supposed to beat me. Nobody that's supposed to beat me has ever beat me. Nobody.
I'll beat you. I'll beat you next weekend with the sticks.
Right.
Right. I'll beat you next weekend with the sticks. I'm not talking at the table. I'm gonna beat you with them sticks.
Right. I hear you. Yeah.
That's the only way I'm gonna beat you is with them sticks. But no, I mean seriously, yeah.
So they're competitors, and competitors want competition.
Yes, sir. It is. So you're right.
That's why we created those leagues, to try to give those guys some and they use the top 10s to do it. They know that Carlos and RP once RP and them start competing with, rare will they be in the same place at the same time. Rare, right? It'd be at the finals, but everybody loves to see them top 10s because they're competing against one another, just not in the same spot.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hungry, man. We have to go.
Yes. But we went way.
And I'm leaving for Excess Power in a few hours. So
I'm going to beat you Saturday. Who are you going to beat Saturday?
Right. We'll get her a spanking.
No, definitely. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in. I know we kind of, we say hung a little late tonight, but that's just because Billy's old and he likes to go to bed.
Right.
So, but, definitely. We
It's
appreciate
not a
you.
bad thing.
Billy will be at the XS show this weekend, and then he will be at 712 the next weekend. So I will be at my audio this weekend and 712 the following weekend. Thank you guys. We appreciate you. And Billy's just going to say good night.
See you guys later.